1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mudblood podcast with myself, William Thompson, and my beautiful friend, Mr. Patrick McDonald.
Hello.
How you doing, Paddy? Paddy's very angry at me today.
Yeah.
Because I was late again. But for good reason. But we're not going into it. This week's episode is brought to you, as always.
Can you not go into it?
I can't.
Right.
This week's episode is brought to you, as always, by Manscaped. Because
shave your balls, shave your balls. Manscaped, love
shaves
the
them all.
balls. You can get the case from 20% off. Mudblood 20, shave your ballocks.
I thought you were going to rhyme something with off. No, just ballocks.
Ballocks.
Yep. You don't only get the ballock trimmer. You get the nose trimmer. You get the ball deodorant. You get the ball toner. We're getting into sweaty season, guys. Right? You don't want to have sweaty bollocks. Or if you're really sweaty fanny, right? Shave it. Clean it. Manscaped. And we can help you. Mudblood 20. 20% off your order. And we use it. People message me all the time like, is this a load of bollocks? Literally.
Load of ballocks. Is this Hardy ballocks?
Yeah. We use them.
Hardy ballocks.
Bollocks.
Hello, Hardy ballocks.
Hardy bollocks. That's Harry Potter in Asia.
Hardy ballocks. It's like somebody ringing you up to sell your phone, isn't it? Hello, my name is Harry Ballock. Can I interest you on a new handset for only $14.99 a month?
That's a guy from Dungannon.
But
we... My name is Mervyn.
My name is Gibson Mervyn John.
Gibson Mervyn. We use the razors ourselves. They're fucking great. So I mean,
they're fantastic.
You know, I mean, we can't guarantee you'll not cut yourself at all, but you'll cut yourself less.
It's skin sensitive.
Yeah, we give you a wee cream, and if you use it properly, you shouldn't really cut yourself. But you know, if you're very haphazard at it, you just go out. You might slice yourself a wee bit. It's a lot easier than using a razor. They're fucking great. Manscaped, Mudblood 20.
Shave your ballocks.
Shave your ballocks. Holly ballocks.
Shave your ballocks.
How you doing anyway this week?
What?
How are you doing this week?
I am okay.
Are you alright? You've went full autism here. You alright?
I've noticed today I've been very singing and not even finishing words and just, yeah.
Very scatterbrained?
I'm all over the place.
Any particular reason?
I don't know why.
No?
I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know if it's because it didn't gig at the weekend or
you're
if
just
it's
excited for the Jubilee.
No, of a gig on Friday night, outdoor one, and the weather is looking fantastic for it.
Is that the out the back?
Out the back one and the mural and all that there, so
that'll be great. And then the week after that, you have the.
I have.
Do you not yawn straight into the mic? 5 minutes in.
I have on the 18th, the Limelight one.
Which I was going to fucking murder you because you sent me into a panic when you were like, you've booked yourself at my gig again. Had to double check. Nah, you were just fucking with me.
I was sending you a message to do something else. It was another gig. But you then went off on one and then in between another tweet came in from or a message came in and then the gig's been moved and it's all been moved around again.
Right.
But it was a real good one.
I thought it was you trying to fuck with me and I was like, I know I haven't double booked.
Literally a thing was happening. That's not happening until further on. But I was getting you involved in it, and I don't want to tell you.
Don't want to tell me yet
until
tell me off air. Tell me
it's happening.
Yeah. Tell me off air. But speaking of, can we talk? We haven't announced it yet. Can we announce it tonight? Can't announce. Mm-hmm. You're gonna get a Mudblood live show with them.
Why coming up? We can't announce it because we haven't fully saying seal delivered, got the poster ready.
Yeah.
But the poster's in the process.
Yeah, you don't want to You don't want to just drop these things. You want to do them properly. But there is a Mudblood live coming up. It's going to be great. They're always great.
It's going to be in November.
It's going to be massive. It's going to be big, people. All right?
You should announce it on the show, though.
We will. But we can't announce it until we have
booked,
everything.
But we need to get the whole package right. You can't just fucking announce it.
Because once that's, you know what I mean, like, you need to take all the interest and excitement for it and fucking run with it. Do you like a hat? You're looking at me like you've never seen a hat before.
No, it's quite nice. I like the fact that it's just got one wee thing on it with a 10 and a tree.
Yeah.
So 10 trees were cut down to make that hat.
One sexy hat. Thank you for your sacrifice.
I like the colour of it too.
Thank you. I got it in Canada.
Canada,
as my nanny calls it.
Canada.
Because you call it Canada?
There's people here that say Portugal.
Portugal? People, you.
No, I don't. I call it Portugal. He's in a wee woman's house, and she was like, "We're thinking about going to Portugal." And I was like, "That sounds like a trampoline park in Bangor."
That's what you piss. That's what you piss in at a festival.
I'm going to Portugal. I'm going to Portugal.
Where's the Portugals
You
here?
know the place where the wee kids go missing? And I was like, is there a trampoline park on it? It's a fucking country. A country where? It's next to Spain. Andorra? No, Portugal.
Portugal. Did I ever tell you I played Portugal before?
Did you?
In my wee special
I
football.
know, you fucking mention it all the time, for fuck's sake.
I know. God forbid me for, having an achievement, something I'm proud of. Yeah. How fucking dare I have some self-esteem? They were fucking rats, though. I hate Portugal from playing them. Because they were dirty bastards.
Were they disabled, or do you not think so?
No, they were disabled, but they were just, you know what I mean?
So you just called a load of disabled people rats.
I'm also disabled, so it's alright. They're not rats because they're disabled. They just play football like rats. They're one of those, like...
Does rats play football?
Like Portugal, yeah. Yeah,
right.
It's like, do you ever get when you're playing it, like say it's a corner, and the guy's just fucking nipping you, and he's like fucking like elbowing you and all?
That's football.
Nah. These guys were...
That's a football song.
The football songs, that's football?
Yeah, it goes, nah, 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 nah.
Man, in my head I was trying to go, that's Hey Jude. No one sings Hey Jude.
Celtic.
There's no way that's a
Who are
Celtic song.
champions? It is? 100% that's
That
a
is
Celtic.
the shittest.
Nah, 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 nah. Na 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 na, Celtic.
I didn't know that one. That's shit. I just can't get enough. That's terrible. That's also shit. That's just na-na-nas.
This one's
And then
good.
Celtic.
We're on the top of the league, looking down on the Rangers.
Do you know what I mean? That's like going did Celtic did
also do
That's
that.
balls. Oh, fuck off. That's shit.
You weren't saying that when you were at the fucking park.
No, because I was outnumbered. I had a wonderful time at that park, though. It's really, really nice.
I know.
So I mean, same with I always, because from the outside looking in, I'm always like, Scottish football's always got to be rough. And I've been to games for Rangers and Celtic, and every time I'm like, I had a lovely evening.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
It's a
mean?
nice time.
It is. It's great. It's great.
Glasgow's a great city.
I need to take you to a wee Northern Ireland game.
I want to go to something more.
Yeah,
That's sectarian.
Northern
but I mean,
Ireland's not. You get the section, but like even I wouldn't sit at that. Like, because it's
that's why I want to sit there.
you want to sit with them
In
where
that.
I'm not. Is that why you want to sit there?
I know you've just sit in the disabled seat. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about I want in that section that's like,
Mental.
yes.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see because I do know people sit in it. Like, but
you
even for me, I'm like it's a bit much. I'm just here to watch Northern Ireland. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to.
Northern Ireland.
Do you know what I mean? Even with it,
You say Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland,
You say it different from other Protestants. I know.
Northern Ireland.
You say Northern Ireland. You're very proper.
Do you know what?
There's ones I know and they go Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Do you know?
Northern
You know why I have to enunciate though? Because I always get shit for the fact I don't sound rough as fuck. Because I am from a rough as fuck place.
You already told me you done.
Because of the speech therapy, that's why I have to enunciate. But I get like, he's a posh cunt. I'm like, I'm not. I just want to be able to be understood. People from Tully can't speak like they've cerebral palsy. Do you know what I
I
mean?
am not.
I am not.
One is not rough.
I am not posh.
I am
okay?
not posh. One is not. Hold my teacup, Patrick.
My father's in Magabbury for grievous GHB.
My father has a rather big estate house in Magab.
He stabbed a man with a fencing sword.
He used to be in Hyde Park.
No, I just speak because I'm a posh man, a smacked out da, so I get the best
Posh
of both
man,
worlds.
a specked out
I'm
da.
too smacked for the poshos, too posh for the smicks.
That's the name of your rap album.
Do you know what I mean? Too posh for the smicks.
That's too posh for the smicks. Daphne is up there with eat like a Mexican, shade like a Mexican. Too posh for the smicks.
Sorry, what is eat like a Mexican, shite like a Mexican? Is that another Celtic song?
No, it's something that I came off with. It's exactly what it says on the tin.
Eat like a Mexican,
You
shite
eat a
like
burrito and you shade like a burrito. Do you know what I mean?
house
It's
sauce on it.
house sauce from Belgium.
I thought it was going to be a saying. No, it's just something you've invented. Eat like a Mexican, shit like a
And
Mexican.
it should be, like Colin Gallagher says, they should have that in the t-shirt. He's right. They should.
Like a Mexican.
Yeah.
We should. There's so many things we need to make shirts of. So there's fucking loads.
Burnsy's mini buses.
Oh fuck! He'll be straight in looking 70% of that. Like, Burnsy, look, who's a dickhead? The dude's no fool. Like, see, when it comes to money, the dude's Trump.
He's driving a fucking Porsche Panamera at the minute.
I'm just astounded that he's driving. The fuck am I picking him up for then? I'm chasing the cunt all the way down the falls. I will I'll never. Oh, do you remember that day I came in and I was like, I'm about to quit the show because I hate this. I'm gonna fucking kill this.
You thought I was weighing you up?
The phone call you got from me was going, where is he? Right, it's not even funny. I've been up and down this fucking road. It's rush hour traffic.
At one stage I said, you just fucking leave it. I don't even know where he is myself.
But I did. The thing is, he didn't tell me where to meet him. I just found him.
Yeah.
Just down there. Fucking sausage.
I got
like, what gym is this?
If you had just stayed at the house.
Have you heard? We need to get Burnsy back. Have you heard from him recently?
No, he doesn't. He's not talking about it.
Still, since you didn't get him a hotel room?
No, it's the fucking iPhone. He could tolerate the fucking thing, but that get me an iPhone and have it down my house by Saturday was...
Did he genuinely just send you?
Yeah.
Get me an iPhone and have it down there. So you like, get me an iPhone, have it down by my house, Saturday morning party.
Right, see you later. I hung up.
You do a good Burnsy. I can do how he speaks, but I can't do his voice.
No.
If you do, here's how you do Burnsy. You put a full stop in the middle of a sentence. Listen, mate, I'll get you down to my house. That's how Burnsy. He talks like he's in a telegram. That's how Burnsy talks.
Somebody sent me a thing about you as well. What was it?
What is it this time?
Fuck was it?
Was it my dick?
No.
Oh, that's alright then.
Why did you get...
I just assume that's what's going to be something.
No, it was, fuck, what was it?
Old sketch or...
Lost now. No.
Did they see me somewhere?
No.
Did I tell people to buy me an
No, it
iPhone?
was something about you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Was it nice or is it nasty? Because it's really...
It's all nasty.
It's always nasty. The
fucking nasty
people
bastard.
hate me.
They don't hate you. You just think that.
I know they don't. I'm loved. I went to Thompson's last night. It was fucking torture.
Were you?
I was meeting up with a friend, Leo, who I hadn't seen him fucking...
Leo!
I hadn't seen him in years, and we went for a pint, and then we were like, go to Thompson's. I wasn't really drinking. And I'm too old to fucking be there. Yeah. I'm too sober to be there. And now I literally couldn't stand anywhere because you were just getting photos and stuff. That's nice, but you're like, I just want a wee quiet night.
Makes it change you not being able to stand anywhere because of your disability. The door Thompson's like, lads, is there a seat available for me?
I hope the pep race assessors watch this. I'm getting done this week.
Have you never seen the second floor of the Thompsons?
The new one?
Yeah.
I've seen it, never been up it.
No.
I've seen it though.
Because of the stairs, does that put you off?
I can do stairs, they just make me tired. I'm just tired after them, but I can do them. It's not even out of breath, it's more like, yeah, I'm alright.
Then the best song comes on when you get the top of stairs, you're like, fuck's sake. What type of music was on last night?
Doof. Just heavy doof.
Doof?
Heavy doof. You into your doof, Patrick?
Doof?
Doof. So like techno, industrial techno.
I've never heard that before.
Doof, 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 doof. That's what it's called, doof.
That's and I mean this, I'm not even joking, that's the first time I've heard that.
I haven't made that up, by the way. That's an accepted term. It's not a proud thing before you ask. No, it isn't.
It sounds a wee bit proud.
That's just what people call it.
Company UFF.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doof. I literally have never heard of
Dundrum Orange Order, the fighters, the doofs.
Rave music?
Yeah. So rave music, when you were like my age, that's I would listen to that now. Now it's like what people my age listen to is fucking heavy as fuck. Like there's no real like, there's no way trance is uplifting. Comes up, there's like a you know what I mean? It's all fucking nice.
You're like the guest Indian. It's like gay Hollywood.
Sandstorm. Do you know what I mean? Or there's a wee like a nice wee melody of like heaven holds the place of wonder. That's been replaced by you'll get one word and then just heavy doof. So it'll be like suitcase. Suitcase. That's it. It's shit now.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And bring back a
all the
trance.
kids are in that.
That's what they're into because they're so out of their fucking mind. You're gonna
Right,
have to be.
okay.
But who am I to say what's good and what isn't? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, William.
You're
Who
ve-
are you?
You're a very sleepy boy today. I can
I'm
tell.
fucking. I don't know what the fuck.
Are you alright? You a wee bit wrecked?
Wee bit.
Repeat.
Just a
What have you
wee
been?
bit.
Have you been gigging much this week?
Fuck off.
Really?
None.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fuck. We're out there and we're getting the busy period too.
I know.
So June onwards is busy. September to December is like. Stop yawning at me. That's all I. September, you know what I mean? September to December is
I'll
our
be
time of
busy
like,
from-
do not speak to me.
But I'm taking 2 weeks off in July.
Are you?
Yeah.
12? Good man, see you there.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to.
Ah, what?
I'll be away in this fucking.
I'm shooting a wee video on it.
I am doing a proper Catholic thing and I'm escaping.
Where do you go? Because I was going to do a wee
Where do
video.
you go, my Fenians? I want to know. Where do you go?
You're like the most
Oh,
melty jukebox ever. You're either yawning or singing.
if the passports come on time, I'll either go to America or Spain or Portugal.
Going on the run for 2 weeks.
Portugal. Just get
Portugal.
the fuck out of here.
Is that what you do?
Get the fuck out of here.
And because I don't know that side, what is the compulsion to get out of here? Is it just so all-encompassing?
I think it's probably you can't really move about Belfast on the 12th day,
Yes.
right? And then if you're in the fucking house at night, it's a nice night, and you have UTV on, it's on the news. And then at 10:30 that
I love how you're
night,
saying that in this day and
after
age,
the
like
news,
UTV's the only
it's-
channel.
And then after that, on that, it's fucking
Paul
let's
Clark
have
at
a-
12?
Paul Clark's 12.
Mate, you know what we do? We go to the 12th, and we used to go to the 12th in the morning, sit there all day. All day, you're there for like 10 hours.
go home
You get
and
home, you watch the 12th. You're like, how was it in fucking Bomb Bridge?
Watching match a day after being at that.
Literally, that's what it's like. But you just go to see yourself, do you know what I mean? Like, I've got KAT written across my forehead.
There's
That's me.
fucking one leg Billy. There's fucking.
You always, I know, I wish they showed highlights of the 12th that like they can't show on the news. Do you know what I mean? Just some wee lad just down a load of vodka and then
One
just
thing that's
swinging.
guaranteed is if the fucking like they don't show fucking paramilitaries and go, and here he is. There's Michael Stone. 22 appearances for the UDA.
Like when there's an old
You know,
football manager watching the match.
Did you see his photo the other day? He's still on the fucking double denim. Like
Oh, he's not letting that. He loves
is
that double
fucking
denim.
rocking that shit right through. He
Oh,
is
aye.
like Sean Claude.
He just really likes Bewitched.
He fucking loves his double denim,
He's the only dude still rocking it.
isn't he?
I've never been
He's
a
not
double
giving
denim.
that
man.
shit up.
No, it's him and Billy Ray Cyrus are like
Yeah,
double
so,
denim's coming back.
And Sean Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. To be fair, he's still got the mullet.
Has
So
he
he-
still got that? 'Cause you
he's-
couldn't see it. He's wearing one of your hats. Actually,
He's-
did you bring him back from Canada?
No,
Because it was the same
He
colour.
gave me this.
He
Yeah,
gave
yeah.
you that.
I'm a time traveling Michael Stone. People
Hey,
tell
John
me.
and Michael Stone.
I'd watch
Only-
that if
only-
that was on Netflix. I'd watch that.
Only you went through the machine twice with a fly, and that's why you're disabled.
Although
Although in fairness, he did look.
If I went through
he
with a-
did look a wee bit like you when he was trapped in them doors and storming at that time.
Fuck you.
Willie! That's Willie. He gets the top of his doors and Thompson's. Bouncer's trying to pull him out.
what if Michael Stone is just really misunderstood? You know, he's just a time traveler and he's trying to like
He's an artist, apparently.
he's trying to do all these things to stop future events happening.
Michael, we gotta go back to 1985.
I love how you think.
Throw grenades at him.
I love how you think people getting cerebral palsy is to get their DNA mixed with a fly.
Listen.
That's what that Jeff
I
Goldblum
am
movie is.
talking. You were talking about time traveling, and what I said to you was, yes, he turned into a half. There was a fly with a fucking head like a fucking human, and the spider at it. Do you remember?
I haven't seen it. I just know that
That's
he
the
turns
old
into
one.
a
That's the
fly.
old fly. So that's why
The new one is just Jeff Goldblum gets stuck in the time machine, then
cerebral palsy.
goes to get Pip.
he gets cerebral palsy. He just doesn't wash for 2 weeks and goes to the doctors and pisses himself.
I wash. Excuse me.
I know, but when you have to get your PIP assessment, you don't.
Yes, you do. You don't show up. You don't show up and be like, I don't wash, like,
Why?
because that's for depression. That's not for
That's for
cerebral
the females
palsy.
to do.
Yeah, that's just something you guys do. That's nothing to do with the dole. You just blame
I
it
always
on
thought
that.
this was weird.
You're fucking all over the show today, man. Just stroking the table, just like you thought this was wood. People will tune into this and be like, and Paddy's the disabled one, yeah?
I don't think so. If
So
I'm not, I should definitely get money for it.
you should try. I think if anyone could blag it, be you.
You think so?
What would you gout? Do you not get the LA for gout?
Apparently you can't get it for gout.
Serious?
Yeah. Apparently you can't. I've just never applied. It is a disability. It's a form of arthritis.
Fuck off! Just eat less yeast.
That's really evil that you're
I
just
know.
laughing at me.
I know. It's good to be on this side of it. I'm really enjoying it.
This side of the
You wee
evilness.
gouty cunt. Gout's out.
Gout palsy.
That's a t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's already been said a long time ago.
Has it? Gout's will be shot.
Gout's out. It was said years ago.
Fuck it, I'm taking
When I
it.
first got it.
It's mine now.
No, it's not.
I have claimed it. Trademark it.
Don't go down that road.
Trademark it.
People fucking going on. I was at a fucking gig and fucking two comedians fighting over a piece of fucking material that,
Oh, is this ones I know?
yeah, everybody knows them.
Oh, tell me about this.
No,
Not on this.
Yeah, but I mean,
After.
it was really awkward, like,
Yeah.
and you were like, lad, seriously, like, it's not even a fucking bit you would fight over.
I love that. Like two people fighting on. It's not even a good bit.
Do you know, like, it would be like saying, ha, and Jerry Adams has a cookbook out. You know,
Oh yeah.
nobody can claim that. I know
Yeah.
Woodsy does a bit.
Yeah.
You do a bit.
Not about his cookbook.
No, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's-
You can't claim Jerry
It would be
Adams.
like him coming to you and going, I do a bit about Jerry Adams in the cookbook, and you go,
Alright.
I do a bit about Jerry Adams fucking having a beard, and he's like, I know, but
The only
can't
thing
match Jerry
I would
Adams.
do with that is if the jokes are even sort of similar, I'll be like, if they're on first, I'll be like, are you doing that? So I know not to do it.
no, but
That's
it
the
wasn't
only
even
thing
like
I
that.
would
One
do.
of the other ones came in and says, oh, I done that bit, I haven't done it in 4 years, so you can't do it.
Right. And what the other one say?
And the other one was like, oh, right, sorry about that, no, I didn't know you done it, never seen you doing it before, I'll not do it again, and I was sort of like,
That don't really
It's
sound like
that-
that. That sounds very nice.
no, but
It was like passive.
it wasn't like that. It was like it went on and on and on. It didn't finish there.
Right.
And it was like, lads, seriously, it's not even like a bit.
It's not even like a killer.
Like what they were talking about, me and the other comedian was sitting there, both had done a bit before, which was very, it's a pass
great.
from Mark thing.
If you were on before them and you just went there and did it. Have you ever had anyone, have you ever caught anyone stealing your bits? Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyone I know?
Yeah.
Is it the same one I'm thinking of?
No.
No. Does it still gig?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll talk. This, honestly.
People that we are friends with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is he bald? Have you started now?
Yeah, it's Johnny and
No,
Dirk.
no, not him.
Johnny and Dirk stole my material.
Johnny Adair, I had a bit in Troon, you can't.
It's,
He loved double denim, but I think he's more wearing the fucking Stone Island shit now,
Aye.
isn't he? Whoa!
Sean just died off camera.
Either that or Johnny Adair threw a Stone Island fucking eyeball in.
I think it was Shane one time, or it might have been you, raised the point to me that I still find very funny that they're like, oh, we went on the run, and they just went to
fucking
Scotland.
Troon.
Just went
You
to
can get on the
Scotland.
ferry, like
Just a 20-minute boat trip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not catch me if you can.
people do it every. And like it wasn't even like he went inland. He just sort of went, "Oh, here'll do."
I'm on the run to the spar here.
As soon as he got off the boat, oh yes, I'll do. Got a flat right facing the ferry terminal. Like they don't even have to get a taxi to go and whack him. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why I love. Do you know what I mean? Because like you got the other ones who would like run away to like Canada, or like properly flee other
No, like
places.
you watch a film and somebody goes on the run and they're in the middle of a forest somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're
Still
fucking
looking out the window.
shooting their own deer and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
wee flints lighting fires.
He's just in a Greg's.
He just walked down the middle of Belfast, get on a ferry, 25 quid one way, mate. Aye. Walk on passenger, get off a train and went, I'll do it.
The new life. It's a whole
Yeah.
new world.
Ha!
kids.
Ha! Look where I am, lads. And they ain't done a
told
TV.
everyone.
And they ain't done a TV programme. I went, I'm in Troon. And what's mad about it is the ones that was after him are like, bastard.
I'm afraid of boats. I can't go.
That there he knows I'm seasick.
Literally, they're like, wish I could get him, mate. Wish I could get him, but he's in strong raw.
Fuck that, I'm boycotting P&O.
There's 10 loyalist paramilitaries carving out a boat down in Lower. It's past 25 years. We'll get him one day.
Just made of pool noodles and we life jackets. Like, we'll get him. We'll get him.
Remember the Titanic didn't have fucking lifeboats?
Do you remember? Not Johnny Dyer. Danny Dyer did the Deadliest Man here.
Yeah. I met Johnny Dyer's mate, who's now openly gay.
That's it. I honestly, like, my favourite bit, he goes, because Danny Dyer's taking him so seriously and Big Sammy just doesn't give a fuck.
With one of the most notorious bastards from Northern Ireland.
He's like, what's happening,
He's
mate?
like Sammy McCoy, and he's like, well, mate, you alright? Oh, I used to fucking shoot people, but now I bum people.
Got a tattoo of an anchor. Where is it? On my dick.
balls. Do you want to see it that way?
He says it, so he's like, on my dick. It's fucking amazing.
He's anchor dick and I'm dagger dick.
Do you want me to... Is that why you got the dagger? You're like, I want to be like Sammy.
I think I got mine before Sammy.
Did you?
Yeah.
What year did you get your dick tattooed?
2007.
Is that a... Fuck! I thought it was more recent than that.
No.
2007?
My stag do. 2007.
Fucking hell, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you ever forget it's there and then go for a piss and be like, huh?
Yeah. Since I got the belly, I don't look at it.
Sunday
They go, whoa! You make mark on that? Then they go, oh,
The morning after you got it done, because I know you were fucking blitzed when you got it done, did you wake up with a bit of like, oh, fuck? Or did you wake up with like, that's funny?
I remember it was still numb.
Yep.
And I walked into the room and everybody was like, let me have a look at that sober. And I went to show them and was just pissing out of it.
Fuck me.
And they were like, what are you doing? And I was like, I didn't even know what was happening.
You didn't? Oh, I thought you meant you took your dick out and just
So
pissed.
for like a week, I had no control over it.
Fuck, tell the pip that.
Well,
You'll get that kind of shit, no problem.
but, yeah.
Just walk in the pip office, look at it. Flap your dick out.
But the best bit about it was when I came home and I was working, it got infected and it swelled way up and I had to go down to the gum clinic.
Did it swell wide or long?
Went
Like a big water balloon?
Do you remember you used to get a free beach ball with Nivea fucking sun cream?
No. That's the what?
You used to get a free beach ball and it wasn't like a proper sized beach ball. Do you know a beach ball would be like bigger than a football?
Aye.
This was like it looked like that. It looked like a Nivea beach ball because it was blue and white. And I walked in and they were like, what the fuck? And I had to drain it. So
Oh, and when they drain it, is it like you put a pin in it or they put like a catheter in it?
He was doing it with needles.
Or is he just
But he
like...
brought the students in to see it now. Cause
Like it's a wet cloth?
You're never going to see this again. And when they came in, like, it was like 2 male students and like 4 girl student doctors. And he was talking away and he says, so in between he was all technical terms and lemons, you know, terms that he thought I wouldn't have understood.
Yeah.
And he was talking away to them, it was really nice. And then he turned to me and he was like, so Patrick, when did you start noticing the size difference? And I went, oh fuck no, it's always been that size. And the 2 wee lads were just like, so funny. And the girls were like, really? Like, and he looked at them like they weren't right, and they were like, no.
Only you could be getting your cock drained and fucking pus and being like, time to turn the charm on.
It was useless. It would be fucking useless. Have you ever tried to put a beach ball through a gap of a rail?
Yeah.
Or a football? Or a football?
Yeah. Be like that.
You're
Yeah.
kicking it?
Yeah.
It would be like that trying to use that. That's what it would be like trying to raid somebody with it.
Yeah.
So it would just be like, that isn't getting in there and it doesn't feel good and it's going every shape and all. It was weird. And when you pulled back, there was just the wee tiny middle part of your Wilbert.
Oh, that didn't swell?
No. Just the skin and the outer skin, just through a bit of water.
So you basically just got a fat dick?
I got a big beach ball.
Yeah.
So I was getting it out and I was going, let's go to the beach. Nolan and Kane.
Your dick just looked like it was in a big hoodie.
It was Matt. Plus, it had a big fucking dagger on it, which was bigger when you blew it up. And it was all cracked and all because you enlarged it.
Oh, Christ. And was it the tattoo was the reason for the infection? Or did you not look after it?
The tattoo was, like, it's the most
He
dangerous
did
place.
warn you. He did tell you.
No, everyone told me if you get this infected, and I worked on Pilton site, so it didn't.
Aye, so
But
yeah.
I mean, once it was drained, that was it.
I
I never had any more hassle.
How many times did you get it out in the building site?
The first week was probably. There was just a lot of people with sandwiches just going, why the fuck would you do that?
There's a guy eating a hot dog like, oh, I'm not hungry now.
Oh,
thank you.
like all the younger ones were laughing, and the older fellas were like, I don't want to see it. Why the fuck did you do that? You must be a fucking.
The old urinal pig. I'm not looking.
You must be a fucking. Like, they used to follow. The black taxis to follow you because my nickname, I was given the Dagger Dick then when I was a black taxi driver. And like, people didn't want to believe it. So they had all these ex-paramilitaries that were taxi men. Like, nah, fuck, he doesn't have a tattoo on his dick. And every time I went to the toilet, there was like 30 people in the toilet. And 2 urinals. And I was like,
You're pissing them both
if you
of them?
just want to fucking see it, that's just fucking ass. Like,
Jesus fucking Christ. And I don't know if you talked about when you did the original podcast with Shane, when you told Andrea, did she not lose her fucking mind? Or she that used to you being, because now you could come in with a face tattoo and I'd be like, what have you done?
when I rang up from the stag do, obviously I was blitzed. And I was like, hey, I never will believe it, I don't think I'm addicted. She was just like, oh, for fuck's sake, here, speak to Tim, your brother-in-law, right? So Tim was like, hello, and I was like, Tim, I got my dick tattooed. And he was like, you done what? Tim grew up in the
Tim me?
Tim grew up in the Malone. He was like, what? Yeah, I was rough
He calls
as fuck.
it Northern Ireland.
He's from Tugmona, but he done fucking speech therapy. No, but he grew up and he was like, what did you do? I says, I got a dagger on, and Collie got one and he got treble, right? So when I got home, Andrew was going, go show Tim. So I got it out to show him and he went, ooh! You got a knife? And I went, no, a fucking dagger. And here he was, oh, Paddy, I thought you said on the phone when you were on from Spain, you got a tiger on it. And I went,
How big do you think your cock is?
he thought I got a tiger on it. And he was like, so did your friend get trifle? And I went, no, he got treble. And he was like, why would you get a tiger? And he's like, roar, roar. And here's me, well, why would he get trifle? He was like, here's your dessert. And I was like, fuck off, Tim.
Did anyone else, you never mentioned this when you did that, did anyone else get a dick tattoo?
Collie,
Collie
the
got
guy
it?
that scoped out,
Got a tribal
he
tattoo?
got treble on it.
That's because that's not even funny, that's weird. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got a dick
That
like
meant
Mike
that
Tyson's face.
That meant he was going back to get more. Because you don't get just treble on one side, like. Do you know what I mean? So he ended up getting a lot more tattoos in his
He's
cat.
got a sleeve on his cock.
It's a black.
That's my mum's name. That's some flowers. Like, it's your full job
That's a
site, bro.
Japanese card.
Got the lyrics to my favourite Joy
He
Division
got some
song.
fingers tattooed on the end of it to make it look authentic.
I remember when you talked about the story about Collie, by the way, is my favourite fucking thing ever. I love that story. Did you ever hear back from him when you mentioned him on a podcast? Because he sounds like the kind of guy would scare me.
Collie came to my house and helped me fit the toilet underneath the stairs after all that came about.
Right?
Because he's a plumber by trade.
Right.
And
I love it. He didn't even need to be a plumber. You'd still believe he'd do it.
This right. So I was digging the side of the house, and it ended up. I have a picture of it. Right, he took pictures of me down the hole digging. So Collie's like, he would go through that fucking wall. He's like a live fucking Kango hammer, right? So I'm down digging. He's like, get the fuck out of the hole, right? So he gets in the hole and he starts digging. We went down like 20 feet to find the fucking pipe. And he's like, fuck's sake, oh wait down here for that, all right. So I get down the hole and I start clearing a wee bit. And he walked away and came back again and just kicked me in the head. So I was literally down the hole and my head was hanging out of the hole. And he came up And he kicked me in the head, like full scale, just went, boot. And I went, did you just kick me in the head? And he went, yes. And I went, why? And he went, I just fucking remembered you talked about me in a podcast, dickhead. And I went, you literally just kicked me in the head. And he went, yes, but that's it over. And I mean, it was a full scale
Fucking welt.
boot to the face with a steel toe capper. I was like, fucking near crying. And I was like, right? And Harry was, so we're even? And I was like, all right, I'll take that.
He's just volleyed you in the fucking jaw.
Listen, let me tell you about this guy, right? The first night I worked with him on the door, now I knew him previous to that.
Aye.
But
Just
this
from
was
running
the
about?
first, like, doing work. He's a plumber and whatever, and then obviously fucking throw me out of places whenever I was younger and stuff. The first night I worked with him on the door, do you ever see a till roll? Do you know what a till roll is?
Yeah.
So it's like
Big,
a
thick.
fucking thick, hard, all fucking paper.
And massive.
So they're massive.
Like your dick when it's infected. That's a
Yes.
tail rule.
Collie hit me up the face with one of them the first night I worked with him on the door.
Why?
For the crack. Busted my lip open. Like, my lip was completely busted on the inside of my mouth because it was like a plastic bullet hitting you in the face. And I was like, you have fucking, like, my lip's fucking busted. And he was like, so I fucking wind you up.
Banter, mate. It's fine.
Bit of crack.
That's fucking insane.
I went home, like, my mouth was fucking dripping with blood. I should have went to the hospital and got stitches. It was that bad of a cut.
Jesus Christ.
That was the first night I worked with him on the door. I came in and Andrew's like, what happened? Punter, do you have no, who me no, Collie?
Collie hit me with the
Working
fucking
with
tail
Collie,
rule.
and he hit me in the face with a fucking
And they
tail
just
roll.
wing it at you, or they
Just
just...
fucked it at me. Like, I turned the corner and he went, and I was like, he's just busted my face up.
And he must be mental and able to kick anyone's fucking because you normally wouldn't take that. I've seen you crack up over a much less.
I remember one time we sort of had a bit of a fucking, like, argy bargy.
Aye.
We were, I can't
Bit of
remember.
handbags.
Something like that. And he says, Collie, like, I don't give a fuck, like, I will fight you back. And he went, I admire your bravery.
In the heat of a raging argument, he's like,
He's like-
I admire your bravery. That's fucking terrifying.
And he said it in a way, like, he was like, do you know what? I really respect that you would try and fight me. You know, it was like, and I was like, no, I'm basically saying to you, give it a go and I'm going to fucking have a go here. And he was going, and I'm basically saying to you very nicely, I admire your bravery saying that shit. And because I respect you, I'm not going to respond. And I was like, and we'll leave it at that.
That's scarier than any threat.
Isn't it? Like, it's
Going,
like,
fair play to you, mate. You're
the way
like, oh
somebody
my
like
Christ.
fucking headbutts you next minute to have a fight, he was just like, I admire your bravery.
The only guy I know comparable to that was a guy on my football team we called Monk. Right? And we called, so
Did he have cerebral palsy?
right, so the way the cerebral palsy team work, it's both cerebral palsy and head injury.
Right.
So if you have a head injury,
Right, you
you're a
can get on the
level
team.
8. Only one level 8 can play, right? But you are allowed one. But because he had a head injury, obviously he's a bit fucking, you know, all over the show. And you would just be talking. Like, just being like, right, so who's taking the free kicks? And he would walk past you and be like, put 2 spoons up your bum, 2 sugars, yes, yes. And you're like, all right, mate, thank you for that. He used to get sent off all the time. Like, there'd be a break in play and he'd just walk out and deck one of the players. And you're like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And there was one time we were staying up in Jordanstown for a home
Sounds like
nations
you should have
tournament.
played for Portugal.
Portugal. Or was it
Portugal?
Portugal? And so we were staying up in Jordanstown for a home nations tournament, which is all the Ireland, Scotland, England, Wales.
Ireland's not a home nation.
Well, they're in the tournament, right? Don't take it up with the IFA. I don't.
Hey! The
IFA.
paramilitary group.
Yeah.
That's a new group over in
Irish
Belfast.
Freedom Association. But they were all playing, right? And we I came in one day and two people were arguing because there was these two guys who were sharing a room, and what had happened, right, is one woke up in the middle of the night and the other one was having a wank, right, and he caught him and he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, we were like a bit of space away, and the other guy didn't even stop. He just turned around and went, "It's all right, mate, just go back to sleep," and just kept on wanking, right. So I walk in, these two guys are arguing about that. And they're going, "You're a dirty bastard." He's like, "I thought you were sleeping, it was alright." And in the middle of that was Monk just shouting out Austin Powers quotes. So they were just being like, "You're a dirty bastard, you're a tramp." And he's there going, "Shagadelic, baby, yeah." That's the closest I have to Collie is Monk.
Monk. And where was he from?
I'm not sure.
Monkstown?
He was called Monk after you ever seen Mean Machine?
Yes.
That's why he's called Monk.
Right, okay.
But that's the closest we have.
Jason Statham and fucking that.
Jason Statham? Statham. The H is there for a reason, Patrick.
No, we don't say that.
Statham.
Statham. H's are out the window.
Fuck H's.
You say H, I say H.
Yeah. That's one I can just never even bring my... Not out of like, oh, I can't say it. It's just more of a hassle to go H.
H.
I just like saying H.
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 Scratch your H.
We've talked about it before. Where does that come from?
I don't know.
I
I genuinely don't know.
Because there's some English people say H.
H.
They go like H.
What's your man? Isn't your man in... Who's H in a film or a fucking TV series?
Triple H.
No.
Was it not?
Line of
Line of
Duty.
Duty?
Aye.
H. Hastings.
Hastings,
It's H,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. No, he wasn't H, but...
The thought.
No, you've got
H
me
was-
fucking saying H. It's H. I'm
You're
slowly
you're
turning into
figure
one,
it.
yeah. The Pearls think I'm a Jakey Tim, and the
Jakey
Catholics
Tim.
think I'm sectarian.
That's so funny. Jakey Tim.
Because I had to ask you, I was like, "What's a Jakey Tim?" Because someone's just messaged me calling me one.
Who sent it to you? Did somebody say you're a Jakey
It was
Tim?
in the questions. It's like, "What's it feel like to be a Jakey Tim?"
A Jakey Tim.
Jakey Tim sounds like a kid's series.
Jakey must be a Scottish name for, like, spastic, is it?
A Jakey? A Jakey's an alcoholic.
Is that what that is?
I know, because it's still game. There's Pete the Jakey.
Right, okay.
So
that's what that is.
I'm an alcoholic Tim.
Because I didn't know what but I looked through the photos and I went, oh, right, this is a
Yeah.
Rangers man making a cut. Here's me, well, do you know what? That actually goes against your whole fucking thing because he's actually a Rangers fan.
Yeah.
You dick.
Not anymore. I'm not.
Not now.
Apparently, I'm not laid in.
You're a Jakey Tim.
Not. I just follow whoever wins the league. That's.
Oh,
I'll
so you're a
come in
Celtic
myself.
man now?
No.
Well, then, know what I mean? You can't really say it.
It annoys me. If I had
What
won
annoys you?
if I had won the Euro, you get to go. We won the league over me, and I've not.
We won the league again, flying the flag.
Yeah. If we'd have won the Europa League, I'd have been alright with it. But we didn't. Very annoying.
Frankfurter.
There's nothing worse than losing on fucking penalties too.
It's so funny when you've got all them penalties all year, but
I know.
spoke about this.
I know we spoke about it, but I'm still not.
I
over
wish
it.
it had been Tavernier missed it.
That being, he was never fucking missing. I think he'll be gone.
Do you?
I think English name will look him. He's fucking good.
He's not that good. I think you lost Bassey before you lost him.
I think, like you'd go,
Shirley
like
Bassey?
you'd get a high level chat, like
Goldfinger!
They might go to a big, Barnsley or something.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, like
where they get
Coventry.
more money.
Yeah. I love how we were trying to talk about football transfers and you just randomly started saying Goldfinger because you thought it's Shirley Bassey. That's how your mind
Shirley
works.
Bassey does defence for Rangers.
I was gonna say, was Shirley Bassey not Big Daddy, but that was Shirley Crabtree. Do you know the wrestler Big Daddy? That's when you went Shirley Bassey. I was like, that's a wrestler. What are you talking about?
Goldfinger!
Did he do a Bond thing?
thing?
What are we on there, Sean? Do you know?
About 40 minutes.
Sweet. Right, we have to do a Patreon one, so do you want to wrap up
Aw.
this episode and we'll do a Q&A over in the Patreon.
Slanawalla.
Thank you very much, to you guys,
Boga
for checking
boogie.
us out. Before we go, have you got anything to plug? Don't say your home. Do not say your home.
My straighteners. I need to plug my straighteners in.
Okay, well, I have Burley Noticeable in December in Limelight. Also, check out William of Orangedale. I want to get that to 50k.
Orangefield?
Orangedale.
Orangefield.
Orange don't.
Too many people sent me, why didn't they say Orangefield? Because there's and I was like, don't.
Because Orangefield's not...
Don't. They fucking get told they had to not
Yeah.
use it by the paramilitary.
It was. We were originally going to do Orangefield and went to film and we were like, this isn't a state. It's not a statey, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
Should
why.
have called it Poglass.
So we thought what was better was to just make one up.
William of Poglass.
William of Polglass?
It would be Liam of Poglass.
I wish I was called Liam. Such a nice.
You can't say Liam.
I know, but I'm William now.
Are
do
you
know?
christened Liam?
William, yeah. Do you know why? Because I wanted to call myself Liam, and my mum was like, "Don't do that because people will hear cerebral palsy and think you're calling yourself
Liam.
Liam."
We Liam.
And I'm like, "It's not
We
1870.
Liam,
We Liam."
We Liam Thompson.
Yeah. And she was like, "Don't call yourself Liam for that reason." Because I think Liam's a much sexier name.
Lime.
Liam, do you know what I mean?
Lime.
It's not William Gallagher. It's Liam
Well, when I
Gallagher.
text my mate, he's Liam, and I text LAIM all the time.
Does he take that bad?
Yeah.
You
He's
love.
disabled too.
Oh, you evil cunt! You evil. How many disabled mates do you have? I thought I was your only one.
There's, I'll count them on the wee disabled hand here. There's you, William.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the wee one.
The half a finger. There's Liam.
What's he have, gout?
He has a blood disorder.
No, well, now I feel bad.
He like blue hands and stuff.
Oh.
So he's wearing gloves. So
serious?
he's a bit like breakable
Awful. That's awful.
without the black skin.
That's awful, but also amazing reference. Paddy busting out an unbreakable reference. Fuck me. You know Mr. Glass.
Mr. Glass. The second name's Glass. Then.
His name is not
His
Glass.
name Glass.
You do not know
I
a
swear to
literal
God.
Mr. Glass who has breakable bones.
I swear.
Fuck
He's
off.
called Liam Glass.
No, he's not.
He is.
You know a Mr. Glass.
Yeah. His first name is Liam and he's got a fucking blood disorder and breakable bones. He's called Glass. And here, when you hear this, his cousin's called Arn Bar.
Arn Bar.
Arn Bar.
That
The
sounds.
most wrestler name.
That sounds
ever.
like if there was wrestling in the Telecorner Community Centre.
And Big Arn Bar.
It's Arn Bar. Fuck me. That's amazing.
Isn't that mad though?
What would his
Liam,
move be?
Liam Glass and Arn Bar. How are they connected? They're so opposite.
Who else do you know? Who else? Wait, Johnny McCarthy.
think-
I'd love to get Johnny McCarthy on this. From what I heard,
He
you told me he
doesn't
was
speak
funny.
to anybody.
Oh, does he not? Do
Yeah, I
you
fucking
follow
have
him?
never been. I know. Went to his wedding, never heard from him again. One of them ones he got married and his wife was like, see that mate you invited to the wedding? I never want to see him in cunt again.
See a guy who was doing the door, even though he's just a guest, he's not coming back.
See him that told the bishop to fucking stick his finger up his hole with the ring on it. That happened at his wedding.
Sorry, before we go tell this story, we'll finish
Bishop
on
came
this.
around the way they wore a big ring.
Uh-huh.
And he was doing this at people around the table to kiss it.
Sorry, that's
That's
so weird. I'm not even going to go into it.
And I looked at him and I was like, you stick that finger with that ring anywhere towards me to fucking kiss it, I will boot the fuck clean out of you. The fella sitting next to me was like, thank fuck you said that because I'm a prod. I was like, what the fuck was
So
that
what?
about?
Do bishops do that?
Yeah, that's how you greet the bishop. Apparently, kiss his ring.
Catholicism's weird to me.
Isn't it
I don't
weird
get it.
as
I mean,
fuck? Like,
Protestants are
here,
boring.
and he speaks like that. Here, kiss my ring. I was like, get the fuck.
Bishop Julian
I've
Simmons.
only had 2 beers in me. He does talk like that too.
Yeah, I said. An eye on the chapel.
And now, this week in the chapel, when Maggie get caught out.
Once the 2-time and cheating bigamist, always the 2-time
Did you hear
and
what I
cheating
heard the
bigamist.
confession box tonight?
I love Julian because his role.
It's massive.
No, but like,
Is it hurry as well?
no, it's bleached. But
Hey,
his
Julian's role.
what his job was, no other TV show has that. It's like, what's Julian's job? It's like, oh,
Make a
before
cut out of it.
shows, he just sums it up
He just
weirdly.
be scared as fuck about it.
Yeah,
It's like bingo talk, isn't it?
yeah. And now our Kevin's getting caught being
What
a
were we
dirty
talking about
bastard.
there?
The bishop.
You were talking about what disabled people on
Yeah. And then you start talking about kissing rings.
But what were we talking about? Because I was thinking about something else.
Fuck, I don't know.
I can't remember. Right,
We'll finish up on this. So yeah,
Talk about
barely
it on the
noticeable in December, 3rd of December.
And I
William
have all the
Workshop.
tools too in the 9th of December in the Waterfront. Tickets are flying out, by the way.
Yeah,
Tour starts on the 30th of September. Everything's nearly sold out.
my tour dates aren't out yet, but they will be.
We've got Newcastle, we've got Macrofelt, we've got Portugal and Portaferry. we'll have Limavani, we'll have fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Look out.
Shane.net.
Shane.net. You'll
Shane.net.
see all the tour dates.
And also, we'll be announcing the Mudblood live. Keep an eye out for it. See you next week, guys, and head over to the Patreon for Q&A.
When you go.